In this video, I'll be doing a tier list. This video is gonna be a tier list in which I rank characters of season 1 of Dandadan. Yeah, let's just get right to it. This is the area for things I really don't remember and I know nothing about. I really don't believe this is gonna take that long, considering the first season is kinda short though. I guess you seem so familiar, I definitely know who you are, but I can't think of it right now. Moving on, these guys are gonna go over here, because there's just a joke that works, I guess. It's true to even call some of these guys characters, they just exist. I'm certain they will have more things in the future, but sure.
A few minutes later.
I guess you were there? Perhaps that's all I have to say, obviously you've not left much of an impression on me, so. And what else, and who else? You, talking about characters that are there. This is the guy, if you don't remember, the guy that threw some crumbled up paper at Okran, or Ken, more accurately. So, at least I remember you, so you're more important, I guess. Sure, you were there too. Anyone else that was just there? You, I actually don't remember. I'm certain you were there, but for whatever reason, the more I look at you, the less I think I've seen you ever. So sure. I think everyone else I have an idea about. No, wait, no, this is not Gigi. No, it's not. I'm trying to think. And I am coming with nothing, so sure. It is what it is, I've committed to this. So, next. I think everyone else I have a clue about. Talking about, where is the ex of Mo. And you know what? You were the very start of the show. So you know what, sure, you're gonna be for now the very top of B. That's all I'm gonna say. Will we ever see that guy again? No, he's... I mean, if I ever do a tier list and just explain my opinions on the characters, maybe I'll mention him again. Who knows, maybe he's important. That would be the biggest review ever. But regardless, talking about importance, who else do we have? You. I'm really trying to think here. He just looks like Gigi, doesn't he? I thought it was him actually. Did Gigi have a younger brother, or is that him being young? Here? Sure. I don't remember. Talking about characters I don't remember very much. And I guess the friends of Momo? And this is rather interesting. I know that placing them in there might seem kind of insulting, but they really haven't done much whatsoever.
A few moments later.
At the very top of there, I don't have anything against them, but they are just there. The bully of Ken can be put much higher, because simply when it comes to potential, and that's something I'm actually kind of disappointed that Dandadan has not really went into, because Okuron is just a good guy, but when a kid is bullied and the kid gets powers, things can get very messy for the bullies in particular. So I wonder where that's a bridge that shall be crossed eventually. But for now, he's just there. I have to place her here, because the joke of obviously, this guy just saying the exact same thing and in the end learning that it's his daughter, it was great. I enjoyed it. Yeah, being a truly emotional moment, saving him, giving him milk, saved her life. Yeah, perfect joke, perfect comedy moment. And I think I did saw him in the trailer for season 2, so he's gonna be important again. It's just exciting. Curious to see it. Also, just more alien stuff. That was just exciting to see. Sumo alien fight. It was fine. I don't dislike it. I'll put it at the bottom. Frankly, I don't like certain moments of it. More specifically, didn't feel as epic as it should have for the first fight where Okarun and Mo were fighting together, but it was fine. I enjoyed it. So just there. Now, the Serpo. Everyone hates these guys, for a good reason, and I will actually place them at the very, not top, but at the second best spot, because I think that they are very, very good villains. They have made them very creepy, they have given a reason for everyone to absolutely hate them. Just not everyone can handle it, but when it's a villain, I am fine with the villain being as disgusting and as horrible as the author wants them to be. If anything, I appreciated that the author is willing to at least imply certain things. I mean, to be fair, they were almost there. So sure, yeah, evil creatures, evil aliens, They're probably, we're gonna be seeing more of these guys, I'm certain. I think actually we know for a fact we're seeing more of them. Was there some of them in the trailer for season 2? I don't remember, but I think they're also the ones that kind of hired these guys, so yeah, the Serpo are intriguing creatures. By intriguing I mean horrifying, and they should be genocided, which, or who knows, maybe they're actually gonna explain something weird, because I still think it's weird that they said that they wanted the banana of Momo, which is the female of the species. Was that because they don't understand it, or maybe I'm misremembering and that was not said. Also, wasn't Nessie also just in the... I'm placing the Serpo up so high because, frankly, it was a very cool show of the powers of the main characters, but also I believe that they are evil enough and they are the beginning of the story, so they feel kind of like maybe not the main villain material, but definitely a recurring villain material in my eyes. So Solium potential, I don't know the spoilers, I don't know whether there's any future Serpo that are gonna be super important. Yeah, I have expectations of these guys being the villains at least one more time. So sure, there. Wait, what do we have to Turbo Grannies? Anyway, Crab Spirit. Crab Spirit is very curious. Definitely, once again, had an amazing fight scene, or chase scene, whatever you want to call it. The way that it fits, they also really like the dark backstory that I'm not gonna mention right now. So yeah, this really had some very awesome fights now that I'm thinking about it, which explains why I actually enjoyed it. So sure, Crab, you are now the new king of B. This is actually a pretty good description of how I feel about Dandadan. I liked it. I didn't love it. I mean, we'll see whenever I get to what I feel like about the main characters. But yeah, the Crab, pretty good once again. In every single aspect, I feel like it did its job as well as it should have. And that's what basically tier B is. Everything placed here is not incredible, it's absolutely not bad. It just fulfilled the purpose I was expecting, I guess, is the best way to put it. Rather, well, for these two it actually exceeded my expectations, but Turbo Granny. Or actually, Gigi, the love rival of Ken. You are also gonna be placed right behind the Serpo. Solely on the fact that I have been spoiled on the season 2 design of his spirit thing, and it looks so cool. I love his form. Just like Ken, just the form is amazing. It's kind of unfair to place him this high because I really don't have that strong of an emotional attachment to him, or even care or believe that he stands any chance whatsoever with Momo, realistically. But sure, you're gonna be here. Solely because your form is cool. I'm talking about cool forms. Turbo Granny. She's the same character, so sure. I mean, should I... Technically, I guess she acts slightly differently, more humbly whenever she's in the cat, but... I don't know. Place her at the bottom of a very intimidating presence, even though she's such a silly concept. She is unbelievably powerful. And... even without the crab, she's surprisingly powerful. Not sure whether that was really as explained as it could have been, but hey, this is not the type of world that's gonna give me deep explanations of the power system. So visually cool looking, she's also fun, and incredibly prideful even, which is just a little part of her lore, which is kind of her character, which is a fun part of the world. So yeah, in every aspect, I enjoy her existence. So sure, here. And as the cat, it's still too early to say, but I enjoy her. So I'm just gonna leave her at A as well. Now, the 4 most important characters currently. First, Ira. I'll be fair, I just really love the forms. Just the spirit possessed characters, their forms are so cool. It's unfairly cool how much, just the forms are so cool alone that even if I didn't care even remote about her character, I just place her there. If there is a reason why she's not at the very top, is because I'm not really enjoying the dynamic that they're going with. Obviously, you know, Volcarun and Momo are gonna have probably even more of interest, or maybe just Gigi and her. And who else? Maybe they're gonna end up being together. That's the thing I'm kind of curious about. How do these two interact with each other? I don't think I saw much in the last season. The only reason why I wouldn't put her at the very top is because, as I said, at least from what I've seen, I'm pretty positive that these two are just, it's basically already a canonical fact and nothing is ever gonna change it. I'll be really shocked if somehow they, even for any sort of period of time, not just for a single episode or chapter or whatever, end up with someone else. I'll be truly shocked if that's the case. Just like Gigi, she's a character I have expectations to, and I feel like there's a lot of potential there. Just, I am already worried that they're gonna fall into certain pitfalls when it comes to her character. But we'll see. For now I think it's a pretty good placement. Now, just gonna go ahead, place, yeah, there we go. For no particular reason. Yeah, no particular reason. Honestly, except the fact that she has a character design that I appreciate. And also being kind of the mentor's overpowered individual that's kind of teaching the kids and making them better. I always enjoy this type of character overall, so in every single direction she's kind of my favorite, I would say. Yeah, she probably is. Now, who's second and who's third? As I said, the forms are so cool. We're giving second place to Ken. Takakura, right? That's the name? She said it so many times and she faints every time she hears it. Wow, also, I just noticed that the difference in hairstyle really makes such a huge difference for him. Just for the first time we saw him. Anyway though, I really enjoy him. I personally think that he and Momo are a very good and enjoyable duo, and probably gonna be the final couple, final endgame, love interests of the story, that's a certain thing. I really enjoy their dynamic. I really do like them equally, but the reason why he's higher is, just like these two, the ghost transformations are so much cooler than the psychic powers. And I do care about power level, but just visually speaking, okay, let me just show the difference. There it is, Momo covered in psychic energy. Looks pretty cool. Like, it's unfair. It is unfair. But in any case, although I kind of made that clear, that's frankly one of the biggest reasons why these two are as high as they are, even though I think they haven't really gotten as much time as I would like. Ghost transformations. The creator really makes the character designs look awesome. Frankly, all the character designs, even without the ghost transformations, are pretty fun. I enjoy them. Focusing on the main characters. Their dynamic, their powers, their, I guess, even fighting styles are quite fun. The more I'm thinking and trying to remember all the different fights, they really shine incredibly well. They have their moments. I really wonder how long is it gonna take for Okarun to really master his powers, how it's actually gonna look for him to master his powers. Is he ever gonna be able to do it? I mean, Turbo Granny is kind of the key to that. We'll see how and what's gonna be happening. Is he ever gonna find his other? I'm really looking forward to seeing how he's gonna be developing in the future. Momo, the only reason here's the thing, I don't think she's ever really gonna be dropping out of my favorite characters, but I think she's always gonna be at the bottom. More specifically because I'm not sure she can really grow in a way where I am going to like it much. We'll see. I mean, she's grown a little bit, she's changed her perspective, but she's the type of character where I think I like her in every single area already, so I'm not sure what she can do in order to make me like her more. They just won't change her completely, maybe. In general, I feel like Ken needs much more than she does, and if she remains the same, I'm always gonna like her. So, we'll see. But overall, these are my opinions. I think this is a very good show. Very much so looking forward to season 2. And who knows, maybe this is gonna be out even after season 2 comes out? Hopefully not. But for now, there's a video there. You can subscribe to the channel there, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.